Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and today is massive, like absolutely ridiculously massive. There's so much they're showing today, and they always pile everything on at once, and there is so much. So to start off with, this is some of the gear we're getting for the arena season. It's going to be immunity, insane sets. We can see them all here. They're all basically amazing. Like the boots are 45 speed, the ring is 65 HP. The neck is 70 crit damage. You know, they're all really high eye level, all amazing. You should probably be getting every single one of these. That's the first thing we're gonna show here. I'm trying to skip through stuff like that because it's not too important. We're then getting the gear from the event coming up, an attack and resist set. A lot of people were kind of upset with the resist set, but I love it. I think every piece here is pretty fantastic. The worst being the boots, just because there's no crit damage or anything like that. But the ring is fantastic, the neck's fantastic, the helm and the chest are all great too. The weapon is not my favorite, but it is pretty solid too. Actually, the weapon's pretty good. I thought it was resist set. So yeah, all pretty great, fantastic sets of gears for new people. Acades skin right here, that is confirmed now, and I will link all the videos to all of these things in the description below. Go check those out. While you're down there, hit the like button too. What else do we have here? Next up we have Euphine, and the VA was so amazing, and this is why I want to listen to the KR VA or the JP VA on some of my units and the English VA on some, because it was so good. She did such a great job, but I don't like the English one as well, or as much. Anyway, let's take a look at the skills here. And like I said earlier, this is the 17th time Epic 7 has shown their BASAR counter to the class. So this is a fire warrior with pretty decent base stats, 109 speed, decent defense, good HP, pretty good attack, health imprint, self attack imprint. We can see her thing here, and I'm gonna kind of skip through a lot of this because there's so much to talk about today and I don't want to bore you, and all the videos will be shown in the link description below. So her Let's Eat Together reduces the effect of decreased combat readiness debuffs afflicted on allies by 30%. Skill does not affect with other passes of the same name. Increase evasion by 50% when the caster is at max health. That's pretty insane. And then of course you have 20 extra CR reduction when it is maxed. Pretty sweet passive, and you can see they're showing them BASAR being used. She's gonna miss, so cool. So cool, and you can see them get boosted a little less. And then we've got our skill 3 Euphine special. Dispels 2 debuffs from all allies and attacks all enemies in the middle of a night market. Before granting the caster increase greater attack for 2 turns, it increases CR by all allies by 20%. And what were the upgrades? All damage dealt, and then the cooldown. Cool. And if you buff duration, increase it with the soul burn, it's a 3-turn greater attack buff. Ah, that's so cool. I love it. Oh, jiggle. So cool. And then her skill 1 is a 45% chance to burn. And when it's on her turn, it becomes an AoE attack as well. Change attack is unaffected by elemental disadvantage and does not trigger a dual attack, which is insane. And then it's even more insane when you combine it with her ridiculous artifact, Champion's Trophy. At max level, increases effectiveness by 30% and also has a 26% chance to stun the enemy for 1 turn after using a basic skill. Not activated by a counterattack, dual attack, or extra attack. So when she uses her basic attack on her turn, this is going to give her a 26% chance AoE stun, which is just bonkers. There are currently no other warriors that can really use this, but you never know in the future what will be added. It's really a shame Charlotte can't use this, because I think this would be just amazing for Charlotte as well. And we can see her skill 1, she ends up so cool. I love it so much. I love it. Such a cool character. Yes, you should summon for her. Yes, absolutely, 100% you should summon for her. Everybody should. We're also getting Seaside Bologna and Violet bait banners coming. And you know, that's what we thought was everything, but it's not. We're getting a couple other things, like we're getting a better way to PvP with friends. I love that. But most importantly, we're getting boost to friendship. And if we scroll through here, we'll find the boost to friendship. And this was super unexpected. It's a way for them to kind of handle Mola Goras, which is great. They're also having a balance patch preview on Friday. Expect a video for that. We're also going to be able to be crafting 10 things at once, which is super cool. But the friendship thing, they don't really go too far into it. But so friendship will increase not only through adventure or labyrinth camping, but also through arena attacks and guild war attacks now. Acquire 3 points when 4 to 5 star heroes reach friendship level 10. I've been farming friendship because I thought it was going to be useful someday. And you're going to be able to use these points as Mola Gora. So this is going to really, really help out the Mola Gora situation, I think. And I'm very excited for this. They didn't really explain much of it yet, but Mola Gora will be reimbursed for friendship level 10 heroes with max skill enhances. So that's insane. That's such a cool thing. And then the final thing here, let's actually watch this video because this video is just the coolest thing. I hope this isn't too loud. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool.
There was a time I was known as the Knight of White Flowers.
Have to make it bigger.
The Keeper of Oaths. But now I am cursed.
Y'all know who that is, and I'm so...
My limit. I will end everything.
I think this is honestly my favorite character now. I love the design. It's just so tragic, especially with a lot of Iseria's story. I am unbelievably excited for this and unbelievably sad that I just hit pity on Riolet and I have nothing left. You can see her still kind of hopping too, which is kind of cool. And if we go to the abilities, it's just amazing. Look at that. It's so cool. We can see here. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. Speed. 114 speed. Attack imprint both self and for everybody. 1200 attack, really high. Dark Ranger, which is fantastic. Pretty low defense, pretty low HP as expected. Base 18% effectiveness, which is pretty insane. And we can look at the skills here, and the skills are kind of nutso. So they're increasing hit chance by 25% as a passive, and then a successful attack inflicts damage to the enemy. Additional damage increases proportionate to the caster's attack. So this basically works like a Rengar's special drink. And you can also equip Rengar's special drink on her because she is a ranger. So with full upgrades here, that's 35% increased chance to hit on her passive while also adding Rengar's drink. Pretty sweet. And then we have Cursed Thorn, her skill 3. Attacks all enemies with a Cursed Thorn Brush, dispels all buffs with a 60% chance each to decrease attack and make them unable to be buffed for 2 turns. Also, this goes up to 60, 70, 85% chance, which is awesome. Also, the soul burn is only 10 souls and it increases the damage dealt. So cool. And then the skill 1 is just a defense down, I believe. But let's watch her damage. So we can see this being built here to be boosted with Oxalots. That's one of the interesting things about Iseria from her skill set I've seen, is that she can be built a bunch of different ways, I think. Again, it depends on her multipliers, but with the increased damage dealt on her soul burn, you can use her as a cleaver, which is pretty great. And she also already has the innate mischance increase. So we can see they burn here. Skill 3. I love it. I love it so much. And we can see the damage there, like 13 to 15k or so. And then decreased defense by 65 up to 75% chance on a skill 1. It's so cool. It's absolutely rockin'. Like, I am so stoked for this, and I just really hope I get her. I think she's one of the coolest heroes we've got released, and I think she's going to be pretty fantastic. That said, Don't know if she's going to be better than Arbiter Vildred. So Arbiter Vildred is obviously insane. It's a really tough decision for you to make. I would personally, if I had to make the decision, I would obviously go for Iseria because I'm that kind of person, but it really is up to you. And wow, she looks cool. That's all I can say. Anyways, I'm super excited for this. I'm going to talk a lot more about this in depth, but I just kind of wanted to give you a brief overview, and I will link everything in the description below so you can go watch all this stuff for yourself too, since I think it's definitely worth watching, especially the Euphine video if you didn't watch that, because watching their VA is just amazing. Anyways, so much good stuff, and I can't wait for the balance patch on the 24th. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody!